Hello, you beautiful mother tuckers. It's your girl Uella and welcome back to my channel. I missed you. Today I want to let you in on a major relationship key. I don't know when you're watching this, but at the time of recording this, I and the rest of basically the whole world are in quarantine. Some of us are in isolation with or apart from lovers and friends, and let's be honest, tensions are getting high. And these feelings can manifest in different ways with the people around us. Last year, as part of my job, I did a coaching course, and it really revolutionized the way that I saw myself and the way that I communicate and the way that I connect and give myself to others meaningfully. It's a super useful relationship tool because it helps build a person's confidence by giving them the power to make their own decisions about their life. And this kind of transpires to lots of different areas of our lives, whether it's good leadership or good parenting or good friends or good lovers. Bringing coaching techniques, particularly active listening, into your relationships is a really great way to start to build some solidarity and understanding between you. So I'm going to be giving you the 411 on coaching. This is a real kind of little crash course, little teeny thing about coaching and how you can incorporate techniques of coaching into your relationship to help support your partner, but also to help them be their best selves, especially when the world is kind of its worst self. Fixers, this video is particularly for y'all. How many times as a friend or partner come to you with a problem that they have and you immediately sit them down and draw up an action plan and say, right, you need to do this or you need to do that. Even if you don't have the answers, you always kind of feel obliged, like you have to have answers. For some of you fixers, this is how you establish your value in a relationship, right? You prove that you're kind of indispensable because you can solve problems and you're really useful to have around. But for others of you, it might be because that is your love language, gifting yourself and your time to someone else to be able to answer questions and help them come up with solutions. Damn, I've just attacked myself. But coaching is slightly different. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak or give your opinion or whatever, coaching is predominantly about active listening. Now, there are 5 different types of listening, ranging from waiting to speak, hardly listening at all, to actively listening, gifting the time and the floor to that person to just say what they're thinking and what they're feeling. You just ask them open-ended questions that help them gain enough clarity to be able to answer their own questions. Okay, let me give you an example of how this might work in practice. I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier. I've just been feeling really down lately. Why are you feeling down? I just feel really guilty for not being productive during my quarantine time. The regular me would say, you shouldn't feel guilty. This is the middle of a pandemic. I tell you what, you should take things slow. Why don't you write down a list of 5 things that you want to achieve and then just try and do one? But if I was employing a coaching technique, I would say this. I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier. I've just been feeling really down lately. Why are you feeling down? I just feel really guilty for not being productive during my quarantine time. Guilty? Tell me more about that. See? This allows the person to open up more, getting to the root of the cause and then being able to find their own answers by navigating through it with someone else. It's really important that before you start that you set an intention. If your partner says, I've been feeling really down because I haven't been productive, say, let's set some time together later tonight for 30 minutes where we can talk about that so that we already know what we're going to be talking about. And then you listen. And surprisingly, that is not the easiest part. They're your partner and you care about them and you have suggestions of how they should do things, how they should live their lives, and how they can get themselves out of a bad situation. But it's important for you to just listen to them. One of the things that a lot of people who suffer with anxiety or depression often feel that they're a burden on the people around them. So it's important for you to make sure that you're keeping it open, occasionally reflecting what they say back to them. Once it feels like they're at a point where they can't go any further, you ask them an open-ended question that will help them find their track or to kind of delve deeper into something that they've spoken about.
You've spoken about feeling some kind of pressure. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Very open, but it just lets them delve into things a little bit deeper. This kind of work needs to be reciprocal. It needs to go both ways. You can't have one partner just doing all that coaching work, that emotional labor work. No, fam, this is big 2020. We are in a pandemic. Do you think that we have time for one-sided relationships? So you better pause where you are and go get your partner or send them the link and say, watch this, because we're done out here with them one-sided relationships. This needs to be a two-way thing, and it works best when it's two-way. Trust me, it will give you a deeper sense of meaning and understanding in your relationship when you both know how to coach each other. As human beings, one of our fundamental needs is to feel like we are acknowledged, that we are seen, that we are heard. I think sometimes, when you're with someone and you've been with someone for a while or whatever, if you live with someone, you kind of start to think that you know them, right? You get comfortable and you think, yeah, I know them, I know what they're thinking, I know what their challenges are, but we're all individuals, and it's really good to keep checking in with people to make sure that they're actually okay. I think coaching is absolutely sick, and it made me, once I'd done this course, I was like, wow, okay, so how many times am I actually listening to my partner, right? Thank you guys for watching this video with me. I've really okay, I'm gonna just chill. If you're not already, make sure that you're subscribed. I didn't even ask you that before because I was like, do you know what? This ain't the time or the place. But you made it, you're end gang. You better subscribe, guys, because I've got more fire coming for you, fam. If you found that useful or informative, please give it a like and drop a comment and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think, and definitely, share this to someone who might need to see this. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. I'm gassed that you made it to the end. I rate you, but it's not the end of our time together. Check out one of my other videos right here and let our journey together continue. I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Take care, guys, and like always, please stay safe.